But I want to shift gears a little bit and talk about trends a little bit deeper, because I was watching, I don't know, could have been YouTube, could have been some sort of other short form content. And the hook of the video was Gary Vee talking about Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. And what the hell does that have to do with me? Well, the bottom line is that's the topic that everybody's talking about right now. So, I noticed this when I go on TikTok recently. Taylor Swift just picked up her concert. I think it was in Argentina where she kicked off the worldwide tour. And immediately my TikTok was flooded with Taylor Swift content, right? And part of that is because when she was in the United States, my daughter was looking at Taylor Swift concert footage on my TikTok. So I was in the algorithm because they were going to the show. But yeah, as soon as she picked back up with her concert in Argentina, I mean, every third video on my TikTok feed was Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. Well, if you're going to use creativity in your business, then it's worth thinking about how you can maybe get in front of those opportunities and give it a stab. For example, if you're an affiliate marketer, you could say something like, here's how Taylor Swift could make even more money with her concert, and then show how she could work out affiliate partnerships, and then say, hey, the cool thing is you as an individual can do this as well. Affiliate marketing, blah, blah, blah. Right. So you just kind of use the hook of what's trending and then just relate it back to your business and back to your offer. What do you think about that? Is that something that seems feasible to you, Andre?
Yeah, it's like you're utilizing the credibility of other people, what's going on around you, right? Taylor Swift, like you say, is blowing up right now. She's a very influential person. She has so many fans. I believe once when she started dating that guy, I asked my wife, I was like, because I didn't understand what was happening with like the whole trending of her. And I was like, why is this like such a big trend right now? And then she's saying, well, she helped him kind of blow up his Instagram because just of her fans, right? They were going to his account. And then I think he has a podcast too. And then his podcast grew so much out of nowhere just because she was dating an influential person. But it's just how you said it, you can utilize that and kind of relate it to your own personal business or brand. I remember when I first started, there was a 17-year-old kid promoting Legendary Marketer. And you know how Dave has a Wake Up Legendary show every morning? Well, this 17-year-old kid jumped on the Wake Up Legendary show, and then he marketed that way. So he marketed through his email saying, I was interviewed by an 8-figure entrepreneur. You get me? So now he's utilizing Dave's credibility to have people come to him. And that's just genius, brother.
It's authority by association. I think about when you say stuff like that, I think about another guest we had on. We had Lauren Tickner on the show, and I'd have to look back to see exactly what episode that is. But one of the things we asked her was, how do you get, she had interviewed Grant Cardone or something like that. And we're like, well, how does that happen? How do you get those people on your show, or how do you get to interview those people? And kind of the long and short of it is, well, you just mention the other people that you've interviewed. So authority by association, if I'm trying to reach out to a guest for this podcast, we're not huge yet. What's one of the things that I include? Hey, we'd love to have you on the show because I think you'd be a good fit for our audience, because we've interviewed 8-figure marketer Dave Sharp. We've interviewed, Lauren Tickner, who's huge. We interviewed the Funnel Doc, who everyone knows in the ClickFunnels community. And I just list off a bunch of names and I make it relevant for the guest that we're trying to get. So if the guests we're trying to get is big in the affiliate marketing space, I might say Dave Sharp and Jonathan Montoya and so on and so forth. If the guest is big in the personal branding or funnel space, I might say, the Funnel Doc, Jeff Bannock and Lauren Tickner and stuff like that, just so they can see, oh, if that person was on the show, then that must be a good show to go on. And we just got authority by association.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was doing too. We just got a new guest that's going to be in a future episode. And I just reached out on Instagram to her, and I was like, hey, look, we have interviewed these people. And then she knew these people, and she was like, okay, well, this is interesting. If they were on the show, then it must be a good show to be on it as well, right? So then she booked the call right away, and I was like, oh wow, like it works.